Hi, I'm Amy Novak, and I am answering Kelly Smith review questions. Her first question is, when and why did you decide to become a writer? Um, well, I decided to become a writer. Well, I feel like I've been a writer my whole life. I just never really expressed it. And I've always written in a journal or a diary, and one day I just said, I need to put this down on paper and get it out there. And really, when I turned 32 years ago, I was like, I have to get my novel published, and that's what I did. And it took me about 2 years to do it. So here it is. Today it's out and it's live on Amazon, and I'm really excited about it. All right, question number 2. What authors inspired you when you were younger? What books do you enjoy reading today? Well, really, this might sound weird, but I really love Dr. Seuss, and now that I have 2 young children, I love rereading all his books and rhymes, and it's just a lot of fun. And it's also inspired me to write 2 children's books for my 2 children. So hopefully after Mr. Blackwell's sequel, I will have 2 children's books coming out. Number 3, what was the inspiration behind Mr. Blackwell? Well, my inspiration was my husband and I. When we moved out of our parents' houses, we moved to a beautiful farm, and that's really where it started. Where we live is beautiful countryside, and that's how it all came about. We live kind of secluded, away from, town. It takes like 20 minutes to get into town, and I love it out here. And the countryside, the woods, all the animals we have on the farm really are a big inspiration for this book. All right, number 4. Will you ever see these characters again? Yes, I'm hoping I will be able to write the sequel to Mr. Blackwell. Number 5. As a new writer, what words of advice do you have for those also releasing their debut novels? It's probably, I feel like everybody's probably said this, but you really can do anything you want to do, and you just got to put your mind to it. And that's what I did about going about, trying to get my novel published. I really worked my butt off, sending it out to publisher and publisher and publisher, and getting it out there, and really making it happen for myself. Number 7. What other genres would you like to try your hand at? Well, like I said earlier, I really want to try to write 2 children's books for my children. I have started the first one here, a little sentence here or there, but I would really like to do that for them, just so they can have, know that mommy really loves them, and wrote a book about them, and I feel like that would really make them proud of me. All right, number 8. If you could trade places with any character in the story, who would it be and why? Well, I guess I really like the main girl character, Vivian Grey. She is very confident and a strong, brave woman, and there are qualities that I admire. And she does fall in love with Jace, and to be honest, I love the moments in books and in life when you can see somebody is in love with somebody, and the moment they fall in love, or their first kiss, or they have that first look of attraction. So it's always fun to see that, or even read it and re-feel it over again, because I'm completely in love with my husband, and I feel like it was, what was it, how many years ago, 2002, when we met and got together. That's when it was love at first sight for me. I don't know about him, but I love that feeling, and I love seeing it and reading it in real life. So let's see, number 9. Would you like to see the Sapphire Chronicles as a film or a TV show? Who do you want to see play your characters? Sapphire Crunch, she probably means Mr. Blackwell. Would you like to see Mr. Blackwell as a film or TV show? Who do you see playing these characters? Well, I would love for it to go to film. I think would it be really cool would be like a Lifetime movie. I think that would be a lot of fun. And, you know, I really haven't seen or met any actors or actresses that could play. I would like to think that maybe like a new and upcoming actors, give them their first start to stardom to come into the movie. I think that would be really cool. Let's see, number 10. Where do you see yourself and your career in the next 10 years? Well, I hope this novel takes off and it, debuting this novel, I hope it comes with a whole bunch of, new opportunities, become a writer, to better myself as a writer and write more books and get, all my stories out of my head and into, a book so everybody else can enjoy them. All right, number 11. What would you be doing if you weren't writing? Well, my husband and I own a business together, so normally if I'm not writing, I'm doing all the books and, helping him with all the business stuff. I am a stay-at-home mom, so I do have a lot of chores to do around the house, and we also live on a farm, so there's a lot of farm chores to do too. So right now, I probably haven't really written anything in a really long time. Our lives have been really busy, starting a new business, just living life, really. I almost think that maybe I'm in a writer's block right now because I can't really get the inspiration to put, pen to paper. All right, number 12. Can you tell Kelly Smith Reviews what you're working on next? Well, I'm hoping to write Mr. Blackwell's sequel, which I think I'm going to be calling Mrs. Blackwell, but I don't know yet. And after that, I would like to write my children's books. All right, number 13. What authors, dead or alive, would you like to collaborate with? That's a good question. I really don't know who I would like to collaborate with. I think I would like to take advice from them. I don't necessarily know if I would like to write a book with somebody else. So I don't know about that. It'd be probably pretty cool, like I said in the beginning, to see Dr. Seuss. And I think also my obsession with Dr. Seuss really has to do with the time frame that I'm in right now, with my children being, 4 and 2, and they're so little and they get such a kick out of the rhymes and how to say the words and stuff. So I think maybe it's just my time period. Maybe, in 5 years it'll be something different. Number 14 says, thank you for participating in this interview. Oh, okay. Can you please leave the readers with 3 things that may surprise them about you? Well, 3 things that they may surprise. Well, I don't know if this is surprising, but I do live on a farm and I do grow my own vegetables and fruit. And I actually raised a pig this time for slaughter this year. And I know that probably sounds really weird, but I'm all about, organic and eating really healthy. So that's, I guess 2 things. I grow my own vegetables and fruit, and I raised a pig for slaughter this year. And another thing that surprises, one of my favorite things to enjoy is a really hot shower. I don't know. I'm just doing this, I read these questions just right now, so I'm just doing it off the cuff. I love hot showers. I don't know if I could live without hot showers. I'm a very outdoors person, and I don't mind getting dirty and, mud or whatever, but I definitely enjoy a hot shower. So I hope you guys enjoyed these interview questions, and I'm really excited to be out here and getting Mr. Blackwell out. And I hope you enjoy it, and thanks for taking time to, taking a chance on a first-time storyteller. See ya.